I'm Brandy, and this here is how I see it. Today, we have the pleasure of going over a new album by J. Andrew. This first song entitled off this album is Collapse. Let's jump into it and give our thoughts and theories and keep it pushing. Collapse. The bass is nice.
Country's upside down, the president is irrelevant. All we have to do is consume that irrelevant. Don't we trust the cops cause they got their planning evidence. It's anything no better than the criminal element. Distracting things screaming to keep us sleeping. Having vivid dreams of being wide awake. The plans are succeeding from the hands we are feeding. That warm fuzzy independent feeling is fading. Protesters in the street like they've had enough.
So don't trust nobody. And he's going to sleep. He sounds like he's got sleep paralysis and everything else. Very creative with the words. Sounds more like fast-paced poetry on top of a beat. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But usually whenever I run into music like that, it literally is something that was wrote down and a story out your head, and then you just found the right beat to put it on. I could be wrong. You know what I mean? It was probably meant for the music, but there's so many words in there, like so many bars back to back, that it's usually, you know what I mean, like a just, you know, like your little Rolodex in one, and you wanted it to be a whole project. And it sounds like it's just rolling all out, like conspiracy. I mean, I want to say conspiracy, right? But it's like, you know, like don't trust the cops, and then you're mental. You know what I mean? So let's just go on because we're not that deep.
Lovers kill themselves like they think they got it wrong. You know it's gonna erupt like a bullshit volcano. Deadly combination of ignorance and anger. Role models are replaced by the faces of hatred. All eyes glued to the virtual stations. Check the fuck out like a brain dead vacation. Propaganda, special education. Broken affairs are gonna be free in the tax. I'm back to stack for the storm in the form of a civil relapse. We're gonna watch it all collapse. My legacy is faced with one of the leaders of the vegetation. Trust no one in these dark times. Misinformation is spread around to disprove. You're all a bunch of snakes in control of the news. Alarms go off, we all a piece of that American stew. Still teaching things in school that are absolutely not true. I'm sending the IRS a dirty little package. I can illegally charge me for my overpaid taxes. Go back to the old days of some cash in a mattress. Sticky situation and it's thicker than molasses. Too bad we can't admit that we're just a bunch of bluttering horns about to be here with that punishment gets his deserve. Nodding along to all the songs, not telling you words. Why don't you heard it one ear and not the other? I did not stutter, I'm right here, loud and clear and like the others. Put your fingers in the sky, tell them to fuck off. If we don't do something soon, it will never stop. Kill them all and we start from the top. Drag our bodies in the street to watch them all rot. Keep poking the bears, are gonna break free in the tax. I'm back to stack for the storm in the form of a civil relapse. We're gonna watch it all collapse. Poison in the air, you can almost taste it. Inside these challenges, my legacy is faced with one of the leaders of the vegetation. Trust no one in these dark times. Keep poking the bears, are gonna break free in the tax. I'm back to stack for the storm in the form of a civil relapse. We're gonna watch it all collapse. Poison in the air, you can almost taste it. Inside these challenges, my legacy is faced with one of the leaders of the vegetation. Trust no one in these dark times.
Trust no one in these dark times. I was waiting for the word collapse to just run, and maybe you said it and it just ran right past me, right? But there was a lot of conspiracy talk in there, and I didn't really want to talk over it because I was like, I don't want to miss the message. But man, this is something that we all go through on a daily basis. You had so many. The words were so like da 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 da, right, like a machine gun almost. But you know, the good thing about what I could hear in between, I mean, I could hear the majority of it. You were shocking whenever you started to sing, and I thought, well, where's more of that, right? Because it's a talent. It's, to me, it's a better talent than rapping. That's just me. But if you can do them both in your own song, then kudos to you, right? Because not a lot of people want to do that. So, anywho, let's move on to the next track and give our thoughts and theories. This next one is In and In. Cypress Hill. It sounds like Cypress Hill. It reminds me of Cypress Hill.
I'm about to rip up a batch of strange brew. Jandrew. I'm a loner daddy, don't get it confused. Rebel with the cause, tightening loose screws. I'm a prophet in the body of a regular dude, so you can leave the room with your ego bruised. With the cool bones, one you never knew. Stick you with it like a bottle of Gorilla Glue. I'm sitting here staring at this blank page. So much to say and it won't escape. I feel like Superman with a ripped up cape, avoiding subjects like some yellow tape. I'm laughing inside as these lies hit my face, looking skeptical like Professor Snape. Kick back, relax, let it all take shape. Until I gotta get off and set the record straight. I'm gonna plant my feet, I'm leaning in, pushing back, no more settling. The house where the demons used to live, it's my house now, no they ain't coming in. I'm gonna plant my feet, I'm leaning in, pushing back, no more settling. The house where the demons used to live, it's my house now, no they ain't coming in. Brains get in the way and I can't control it. Had trust and compassion but the world done stole it. Folded in half, melted down, remolded. My soul might have been broken but I'm glad I never.
I want to stop it right here at halftime. I want to say that this song is, I love the beat, you know what I mean? It keeps you up. It really reminds me of the Cali sound. With that being said, as well, your vocals, I love that you are so versatile. Already in the second song, I can hear how versatile you are. And also the resemblance to, you know, just a lot of things that we've heard with Eminem too. But it's also, but I want to hear you sing more. Like, I know that you're I can hear 3 voices come out of you. So let's just continue.
Sold it. It's hard to show the world these parts that are cold. I tell myself every morning let the good times roll. Walking through the fires, looking back at the coals. Mood swinging so hard up and over the pole. I'm smoking bowl after bowl to make the madness stop. Holding so much inside, shit I'm about to pop. I'm feeling sour diesel with the strawberry cough. Now I'm signing off to get lost in my thoughts. An overthinker is one thing I'm not. Keep my mind sharp instead of letting it rot. I'm praying for the day that I'm coming out on top, instead of always waiting for the LSU to drop. When I plant my feet, I'm leaning in, pushing back, no more settling. The house where the demons used to live, it's my house now, no they ain't coming in. I'm gonna plant my feet, I'm leaning in, pushing back, no more settling. The house where the demons used to live, it's my house now, no they ain't coming in.
That's not it.
I'm gonna plant my feet, I'm leaning in, pushing back, no more settling.
I like that.
The house where the demons used to live, it's my house now, no they ain't coming in. I'm gonna plant my feet, I'm leaning in, pushing back, no more settling. The house where the demons used to live, it's my house now, no they ain't coming in.
I like this one. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna put that on my playlist. I like that one. This one is Disappear. Let's see. I'm surprised so far. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, what really is going on? You know, it is what it is. Disappear. Okay. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Like theatrical, something that is in a movie, in a slow scene. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. The music sounds great in every song. They were chosen very well.
Piece of love wrapped in skin,
Like David Bowie.
preventing the flood of the worst emotions.
That's deep.
Ask me what's wrong, where do I begin? Do I want to let anyone
Amazing.
so much pain that I can't escape? How much more do I the fake.
I look, now you're starting to surprise me. That shit right there is very, very, look, I'm spitting. It's very, very dope. You know what, your sound is so, like, you just going everywhere with this, but you start to remind me of people that was, back in my day that, like, Corey Hart. Corey Hart was out for a little bit of time. The same guy that, I wear my son, but whenever he started to really start to sing, he would, I can't, like, it's been so long, but I can't think of the damn words. I know it's something like that. I don't even want to guess. But anyway, you get up there and y'all sound, you know what I mean? It's so nice because you're talking about people that we don't have around anymore, and no one can bring out those identical sounds. I know that sounds so stupid. It's like, oh, you sound like so-and-so, but to me, it's like, if I say that you sound like so-and-so, it's because I don't hear that so-and-so no more, because I'm not going to remind you of somebody that you sound like that actually has an album out, But if you can actually carry on and, like, rendition the same sound, it's nice because, it's people like me that go, if we can't have the original, you might as well get somebody that sounds almost like them with some newer stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some up-to-date stuff. I do want to say that so far, the music does, like put a spotlight on a lot of conspiracy theories, how life is, things we can't change, and and that kind of thing. Your mind seems to be clouded of just like a tug of war type thing. And I mean, I'm glad that you got music, you know what I'm saying? On another note, we're too old for that shit. I just really wish that we would just live day by day and just be like, ain't nothing we can do about it. Look, I wish we could change the chemtrails too. Shit, I hate being underneath this cloud that we have no control over. That is the stuff that we don't have any control over. But I think that it's putting people in a more deeper place of thought on it, and it's like there's nothing we can say stuff, we're not gonna get it done. Like, the more we say, the more we get silenced, okay? But I mean, it is what it is. With this song here, it's just your your thoughts and theories, and it's just all on an album, and it's more of a diary, but with emotional music, you know what I mean, as well. I really dig this one. Disappear, go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. Put that one on my playlist too. All right, let's go back and see what else. Okay, so we are going into Falling Back. Let's jump into that one. Look, I can't wait for all of this to be. I don't think you know what? Well, before today, like, it wasn't accessible to me, but now it is. So anywho, well, I can't wait for everybody else to enjoy the music. Put it that way. So Falling Back. Let's just jump into it. Jade Andrew. Pretty nice too. Okay. Sound like some street rap. Ice Cube gonna pop on it. Something about Compton. I'm kidding.
Get rid of me. I'm taking out the trash while they out there littering. unfamiliar. Most people swipe left, mic check. But no, COVID still ain't done yet. The stage is upset cause it ain't getting wrecked. I'm about to put it down like it was a sick pet. I keep moving. My berries fully charged and juiced. Home brewed to perfection. We about to get.
You're pretty good with the lyrics there. I think you're creative more than anything, because they're always coming up with a storyline. No matter how crazy the words are at the very end of your bars, it's creative. But let's continue. I mean, I like it. I don't want to interrupt so much of it, because the moment that I interrupt something, I'm missing a storyline. So I've done that in the past so many times that I just enjoy, listening to it, the majority of it, before I do cut in to give my opinion, because it's your work, and I'm not trying to miss it. Honestly, I'm trying to become a fan.
Coming at you, I'm intrusion. Now I'm in your living room, pounding out the speakers like impending doom. No substitution for this connection. Grooving to the mood of my new confession. Shut it all down, hit the weed and collapse. I'm bound to fall down, but I ain't never falling back. I may fall down, but I never fall back. Never falling back again. I may fall down, but I never falling back again. I may fall down, but I never fall back. Never falling back again. I may fall down, but I never falling back again. Ooh.
That was dope. That was dope. Man, I tell you what, I want to hear you happy, guy. I want to hear a happy song. All right. Now, this next song we're going to jump into is Light On. Let's just jump into it. So far, I'm digging it. I'm not even lying. I'm collecting a few songs from my playlist, just so you know, because I'm new. That was an unpredictable bass line. But who cares? Remind me of Bubba Sparks. The beat. I'm waiting for you to,
Keep my eyes open, brain won't turn off. Spend my nights too afraid to look at the clock. 2:39, I'm alone with my thoughts. At the threshold that I can't seem to cross. Gotta be off soon an hour, make the money like a boss man. Nobody knows that I didn't sleep at all, man. I'm a walking dead, not outlined in chalk, and my brain won't allow my mouth to talk.
I know that's right.
I'm a man of few words.
Like
Keep my mouth shut, the only way you really learn. Selective on how my energy is burned, and I'm walking alone as the world around me turns. Dark nights are not my friend. Sleeping with the light on again. Dark nights are not my friend, so I'm sleeping with the light on again. Tell myself that tonight I'll retreat, take a hot shower and relax with some weed. She's messaging, I hope you get some sleep. Smile on my face and I'm feeling I'm at peace. Turn the lights off and my head hits a pillow. That's when it all changes, the demons are like hello. Mood changes, the restless from mellow, sinking in their teeth and they never gonna let go. I will never let them ever get the best of me. Never let them inside, but I let them sleep next to me. The silence that hexes me is nothing but deafening. The other me inside of me is steadily testing me.
Yeah.
Dark nights are
Yeah, I feel that.
not my friend. Sleeping with the light on again. Dark nights are not my friend, so I'm sleeping with the light on again. Dark nights are not my friend.
There we go. It's not my friend.
Sleeping with the light on again.
That's dope. So I don't know. I was gonna say I want to hear you happy, but then I was thinking in my head, well, hell, happy don't sound. So you do it. You all right? Yeah, you all right. Let me see. This here is Used to It. Last track. on Jay Andrews' album. Well, the album review. Let's just get into it and see how we're gonna end this. Good God, used to it.
Sound. It's a clear night, twilight minds with no clouds. Looking down, footsteps on the ground. Lifting off, we are now spacebound. Reminder of just who we are. Easy to miss like a shooting star. Wildfire started by a spark in the dark. Even the Knights of Templar can protect my heart. Looking up, everything's wide open. Unwritten, but well spoken. Just from being no one always unchosen, unfrozen emotions, hope glimmering from the oceans. I'm not broken. With this handful of hope that someday I'll have a place to hang my coat. I suppose you know that I'll never be.
You know what? You got so many lyrics in here. I just want you to break them down because honestly, writer to writer, this song would sound so great. Even the other one too, the first one collapsed because you have that cluster fuck of lines, and it's like, hold on just a minute. Even though it's telling a story, it's like, hold up, what can we do without, right? And I'm gonna run into it and just give you an example. I love it, no doubt, but I'm like, well, shit, if somebody's trying to, memorize these songs or really put a performance on with it, I guess that would be the twister there, and if you can pull it off, then that's the wow factor. You know what I mean? That may be your idea with that. But on another note, I'm like, shit, if I was to cover this, I'd be like, I don't know, let me show you.
Golden, not a paved road, but we still walking golden. I would have a smile like this. I wanna get used to it.
So that's great.
I would have a smile like this. I'm getting used to it.
And I know how good you sound when you're going, whenever you're singing like that. Because you're doing it, right? But let's get into it.
Sitting on a park bench, gazing away. Smile knowing that this moment will never fade. How do we make time slow?
So it has like 3 parts in this song. This guy, the interlude.
Everything is spilling into your hands. I still can't understand how you got into the heart of a guarded man. Nope.
See, that was good. How you got me in the heart of a guarded man. Let's go to the next line.
Emotion for so long, going along with the plan to be alone forever, never get hurt again. My face hurts when I crack that first smile. I'm tuning in, rip the knob off the dial. You may say you're crazy, but it really don't faze me. You're the only one that ever make me feel amazing.
Damn, see, like right there, you're the only one that makes me feel amazing. It's like, you're the one that makes me, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, shit, maybe you got it, and I'm just kind of nitpicking. Let's just continue.
I would have a smile like this.
Maybe it was just the first verse that threw me off. Because I'm not trying to complain.
I would have a smile like this. I'm getting used to it. Ooh, no. I would have a smile like this. I wanna get used to it.
think it was just that first part there that I was just complaining about. That just freaked me out. I don't know what it was. What was it? It was. It was like, what the hell?
But well spoken, just for being the one always unchosen and frozen. Emotions hold glimmering from the oceans. I'm not broken. With this handful of hope that someday I'll have a place to hang my coat. I suppose you know that I'll never be folding. Not a big flow, but we still walk it golden.
Maybe I'm just being picky. Hell, now that I listen to it again, it's fine. Look, I want to tell how I see it, because if I find something that's going to, like, I'm going, oh, man, because, I like to sit here and, critique it, kind of, if I know what you can do to make this pop, I would love to do it, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm here for. But with that being said, I just want you to, oh, my goodness, because, like, you scare me with all the words. And, again, if you wanted someone to cover your stuff, you want them to be able to pull that part off. But damn, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I really like the project. I'm not gonna sit here in front about it. Your lyrics are, I don't know what goes on in California. Same thing probably, that goes on where I'm from. However, I want you to talk about life. Oh my goodness, it ain't, it's just me, because, I'm trying to think of your work as a collective. And it was really about what's going on the outside. It was about, how you're making your dollar. It was about what you're doing to cope, and a lot of this music these days are really turning into that. On another note, please, like, because I've heard you sound like 4 or 5 different people, on your own work, which is amazing, because you ain't got to share the check, right? So I heard you sound like a good 5 different people on this album. And with that being said, I just want to ask you one thing. Is whenever you're in that studio, or before you even get to that studio, right? Name your personalities. It's just between me and you. Name your personalities on the mic. And when you go into the studio, pick one of those personalities that you want that sound to sound like. And, like, twist it up. Pull a Billie Eilish. Who gives a damn, right? You whisper so well. You harmonize so well. You can pull it off. And don't put it past it. You know what I mean? You're going to pass up a lot of people. Some of the people that maybe you disconnecting from are going to be like, without me? Okay. Yes. Because you've got talent. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You're a great poet. I think that, damn, you know what I mean? Write about some more weed. I just think that these conspiracy songs just really aren't going to make it far. I think that certain words in these songs are just shadow banning the hell out of them. That's just me. Okay, you guys can depend on the streams, but can we depend on the stream numbers that you get back, right? Because are they true? There may be a lot more people listening to you, and you're only getting paid for half of it. I'm just saying, since we're in conspiracies, you know what I mean? We can conspiracize about the streaming numbers. So with that being said, I do want to say I do love the project. I love your work. I want to hear you, because I can hear you doing one way. And I know that you have all these talents. I'm sitting here listening to your music, and I'm like, oh man, I wonder what he would have sounded like if he was harmonizing this way, or I want to hear if he was rapping right. Whenever he was harmonizing. But that's just me, you know what I mean? I don't mean to, I don't mean to nitpick at all. I just tell it how I see it. And with that being said, my name is Brandy. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next one.